What's up, everybody? I'm doing another Fallout 4 video, and today, well, instead of actually posting Battlefield or Call of Duty, I decided that I was bored off my ass today and that I, well, wanted to do something different on Fallout 4 instead of making, well, weapon mods without mods, of course. Now, today I'm going to be building the best 10mm build in my own eyes or in my perspective, and I decided to name this build Bustin' and Spending Caps because you'd be busting some caps, and you'd be spending some caps trying to upgrade this thing. Now, I got the legendary effect Bullets Explode on Impact, of course, doing 15 points of area effect damage, and that's what makes this pretty overpowered in general, is because of the legendary effect I found on this gun, but getting on to the build, of course, I decided to, well, of course, use the advanced receiver instead of the automatic receiver, which is probably better. But I don't want to waste too much ammo, so I just went with the advanced receiver. I got the classic look of Fallout 3's and Fallout New Vegas's build with the long ported barrel. I got the best grip, which is the comfort grip. And then I got the best mag, which is the large quick eject mag. I got glow sights, of course, because why would you even try to shoot past pistol distance? And I got a suppressor to help you sneak around on this build. Now, let's get started on to this actual gun build itself. How is it in-game? Now, I know for a matter of fact, players could, of course, make their own builds in Fallout 4 and possibly do better builds than me, which I'm not really surprised that other players can do that. In general, what I'm going to compare this gun to, I'm going to compare it with the Wastelander's Friend, of course, because that is the 10mm pistol build. Well, one of the best 10mm pistol builds you can buy off of a merchant in Fallout 4. And in general, Bustin' and Spending Caps literally eats the Wastelander's Friend alive. Like, this legendary effect that I found off of this 10mm pistol is just blatantly overpowered. Like, it has almost the same exact effect as a Wastelander's Friend, which, well, if you didn't know, the Wastelander's Friend actually has 50% more limb damage for the legendary. Meanwhile, Bustin' and Spending Caps does an extra 15 points of damage because it shoots explosive bullets. And at the same time, each bullet I shoot at, I have a decent chance to break, like, their limbs and stuff, same as the Wastelander's Friend. So, in general, Bustin' and Spending Caps beats the Wastelander's Friend in every proportion. You guys could pretty much do the same as, well, basically me making really good 10mm pistol builds, possibly even builds better than mine in general. So, I decided to try this out on Deathclaws and Red Scorpions to, well, see how this does. Since I have a really high level in Fallout 4, I decided to, well, use my perks, or all my high level perks, and use this build, of course, against everything in the Glowing Sea almost, or every deadly thing that is in the Glowing Sea, like, of course, Deathclaws and Red Scorpions. And I also tried it on Raiders earlier to see how it was, and, well, in general, this thing is blatantly overpowered. Like, this Deathclaw is just, it died so easy from the most spammy gun in the game. Not only that, this is the actual part where I was just looking at this Deathclaw Matriarch, and when I shot at it, it's just absolutely sad and just terrible to see him just try to kill me or eat me, and he just breaks both of his legs in front of me, and he tried to run away, but he just couldn't run away, and I just had to put him out of his misery. Even to me, that was pretty sad. So, in general, what do I think about this 10mm pistol build? Is it bad? Is it great? Well, I already said it's overpowered. Why do I even bother? Or, it's not overpowered, it's just, it's supposed to be the best 10mm build in the game, of course, in my own perspective. I even tried to basically use it against this legendary Death Skull Red Scorpion to see if it actually was overpowered, and boy, you'd be surprised. There was 4 Rad Scorpions, I killed all 4 of them, and these 2 Rad Scorpions right here, since the explosive effect breaks limbs pretty easily, I just ended up making this legendary Death Skull Rad Scorpion just absolutely cry for help. It's, okay, look, if a death if a Deathclaw is actually suffering, it makes me sad because it's not ugly, but when I see a Rad Scorpion suffering, oh yeah, I want it to suffer because I hate Rad Scorpions in general. They're absolutely annoying as shit. Yep. In general, like, you can see I'm getting annoyed at this Rad Scorpion. He just won't die in general. I'm just spamming this. And he's just sitting helplessly suffering. And through all my playthroughs on Fallout in general, I've always had problems with Rad Scorpions. They're really annoying. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Like and subscribe, comment to see what you think about this build. And I'll talk to you guys later. See you later.